All right. Good day, Newbers. If you're seeing me, you know something went wrong with this stream somewhere. The good news is I know what went wrong, and more good news is I think we have audio finally figured out and dialed in for the most part. So we're coming up on a year, and I think things are going in the right direction. But anyway, if you make it through the near 2 hours of this, the session itself ran about 2.5 hours. Maybe a little bit longer, but it cut out because of one of the images that I was using during our slideshow. You need to keep, for the switcher that we're using, you need to keep it alive, and for whatever reason, one style of image that I've been using in the slideshow is wreaking havoc on our switcher. And so I think I finally have that figured out, or at least troubleshoot to the point where I know how to predictably fix it. And so if we don't find a producer, I think I know what's going on. But I also think we have a producer in the works. One of our player characters is volunteering to do some of that, and you might find out how towards the end of this, or maybe at the beginning of the next session. But anyway, enjoy. Audio is getting much better. Yes, stick with us through our growing pains here, and yeah, and I think we're on the cusp of doing something really fun. All right, thank you and enjoy.
Shut the hell up.
Right?
What? No, keep talking. Live, everybody shut up.
Going live. No, we want the conversation to die. No, that's not what we.
That's the first thing anybody heard when we went live.
Are we on?
Shut the hell up.
Are we on camera too?
We are not. We are just audio again tonight.
Right on.
So we've got. So the only thing we've got the slideshow going. That's why I was saying, do you want me to put Ekram's new self-portrait up in the slideshow?
Should, yeah.
No, I'm not putting that in there.
Say at the end of the episode. I'm surprised you didn't write it into the story yet. Like Ekram is out for the count.
Ekram himself gets buttholed. No.
Yeah, never use it being AI again.
Is that what did it?
Yeah. I was just.
You did that?
I was all like, yeah. I even typed it on here. A screenshot of what I typed in it too, and it was just completely off.
Through Beyond,
That's
like I
hilarious.
just Google search.
I want because I want
yeah,
the picture.
Beyond
for
has a
Ekram's
store
finisher that
with
he
merch.
used
If
last
you're
week.
like vintage stuff.
No, I'm talking
And
about
they completely reversed it, and I'm like, oh no!
Nice. All right, I will
he
be
did-
right
he
back
did
in a
that
moment, and then we will
on,
get going. But
So I have a question.
enjoy our random
Chris.
conversation.
What did you type in the prompt for that?
I typed in human paladin
It's
stabbing.
grabbed.
No, I typed in human paladin stabbing a werewolf in the butthole with a sword.
I'm
And
surprised
then
you
it-
didn't get a.
And then
I'm surprised it came back with anything, to be honest.
yeah, and then it came back with a picture of the werewolf sticking his fist up my ass.
in like almost a Disney-ish setting
Yeah.
as well. That's what made it even worse. It wasn't.
I
like,
typed in animated.
Oh, you okay? See, a lot of times I'll throw stuff into Bing, and I'm like looking for something, moody and serious, and it comes back with looks like a Pixar cartoon, and I'm like,
See, I typed in
Not what I was
animated
after.
because I wanted it to be animated. So, but yeah, I was like, okay, cool. But that actually was a pretty funny picture. So I was like, yes, this is
where's this? He's got.
yeah. And then that so now Ekram has been taken advantage of. All the other werewolves found out about what he did.
what he's willing to do.
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing like getting butt rammed by a werewolf.
Ekram is damaged.
Those claws did some internal damage.
If I didn't know what
surprised
you were
you're not
talking
hemorrhaging.
about, that'd be weird.
He might not be able to fight tonight. I don't know.
Ekram's
Definitely
On
not
account
able
of
to.
the fact that his insides are now on the outside.
Right?
He's definitely not standing in that position right now. That's false.
He's what?
I said he's definitely not standing in that position right now.
Nice. I should probably also get that music down because that's illegal. There we go.
It was transformative.
Right. So I wonder how much we're going to get dinged for that, if
Yeah.
how much of that got
Well,
picked up on.
long before me.
Sure. Cool
On
though. Very
audio.
cool.
Yeah.
It'll probably just,
There's some
it'll probably
picture
just
of
say
him
you
in
need to
a,
like
in a box
30
somewhere.
seconds. Or
I don't think
how
he
long.
finished.
Which would be okay.
Oh.
What would?
YouTube.
Yeah, there was some Tom Petty playing in the background.
People stream live all the time with music in the background, like on YouTube and Twitch.
But when they,
I think live, but on video on demand, you can't do it. They will.
or you can, or the whole thing is just silent.
Right. Yep. And so, if we have to cut out the first 5 minutes or whatever it was.
There's a guy in a band
Today
that I
than
listen
last
to
week.
that he like does video game streaming, and so that he was like listening to
Closer
his
to
stuff
the temperature
as like,
outside
oh,
is-
like this album just came out today,
When we're
and
down
so
here
he
on
was playing
Tuesday,
video games while it was
8
on.
degrees.
Oh.
That is
And then like
brutal.
you looked at it a day later
This
and it was
doesn't do
all
much,
muted
I'm
because
sure.
it was copyright. He's like, I'm in this. Like, what do you mean?
Nice. Nice. All right. Are we ready to get rocking and rolling? All right, so here we are. Last time on Newbs, our heroes conducted a quick investigation around Claycombe and the surrounding ranch and farmland lasting a couple of days. During that investigation, they heard about a plains myth known as the 1,000-Year Storm, which doesn't seem like much of a myth any longer. This myth states an ancient werewolf rises once a millennia to stretch its legs, so to speak. It feeds and creates more protector werewolves during a year-long terror spree through the plains. After Mebs told them the story, she pointed them to Atter Weedroot, a master poisoner, who sold them some of his toxic inventory before they left Claycombe. Talking to different ranchers and farmers, they learned the Gnoll clans began to migrate out and away from their wooded sanctuary up in the Pine Hollows. The migration starting before the winter's snow had even melted the winter before. The hollows are far to the northwest and will take a few days to get there. Thinking back, the Gnoll migration might also explain an early encounter the party had shortly after crossing the river into the plains, or onto the plains. They also learned from a rancher on the edge of the Pine Hollows the stronger werewolves stay transformed longer, 2, maybe 3 days after the full moon begins to wane. They decided to lay a trap, and little did they know the trap did little good. The werewolves had already caught their scent and were on their trail. A trio of werewolves caught up to them. One looked ancient, the other 2 looked much younger, but all looked very strong. They were savage animals, biting and scratching and snarling. But for all their intimidations, they fell to our heroes rather quickly. Magically, somehow June was able to track them down, joining right before the search, because you were not here, right? Okay, I didn't think so. I'm like, I think this is right. So magically, somehow June was able to track the gang down, joining right before the search for the Moonfang began. Our heroes traveled to the edge of the Pine Hollows, where our story continues. And so, you guys pick up now. It's been a couple of days. Everybody can have a long rest. If you think of anything you want to talk about while you're traveling, you are going to end up right here on the edge of the Pine Hollows.
Right, where did you say? Sorry.
I think you're all right back here, on just
that's
right on the edge of the Pine Hollows.
Gotcha.
And so,
Let me finish my my wolf chitlins. Remember I got it over.
nice.
Did you already level up?
Finish up some wolf chitlins.
They may not know what chitlins are.
Alright.
I don't think they eat chitlins up here.
Do you want to explain chitlins?
It's like, what is it from? I think it's pigs. Small intestine or large intestine or something.
Oh.
It goes into their anus, whatever that is. Their
Colon?
It was kind of
Yeah,
a
I think
boring.
it's.
Okay.
I think it's.
Yeah,
So
same.
you have to
I
clean them
just-
real well.
I don't think the next
because it
big
has
one's
all
till
that
like
spook stuff in it.
Interesting.
And then I think they boil it with some bunch of stuff.
So it's on par with
Tripe.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
I was gonna say haggis.
Right? No, tripe was the first thing I thought
Yeah,
of.
you'll see some interesting things in southern grocery stores.
I think-
Yeah.
Chicken feet and like.
And you've dined on all of these
No,
delicacies?
no, that grosses me out.
Does it really? Okay.
I mean, I've had like some wild game foods like frog legs and gator tail.
I did frog and gator in New Orleans.
Yep, yep.
Fried.
No,
It's
turtle.
just- Fried is quite
I
good.
went to the commander's palace in New Orleans and had cooter soup, or turtle soup.
Turtle soup?
Yeah, that they call turtle cooter.
Interesting.
Well, don't say what.
Love those different
Yeah,
dialects.
cooter soup. So,
Sorry,
so Cooter in Dukes of Hazzard is actually Turtle because he's slow and drives a truck.
Probably.
Interesting.
Wow.
Thank you for also sparking that I now need to go watch all of Dukes of Hazzard. It's one of my favorite shows around of all
Oh,
time,
me
so
too.
I would love to.
Me too.
That makes a whole lot of sense now.
a little slow in fixing trucks and stuff.
Yeah, right. So, all right. So you're on the edge of the Pine Hollows. What y'all want to do?
Kelobar, my new friend. I see you're quite skilled with your longsword, but going into battle against such beasts, would you be interested in wielding something more deadly?
Yes, I've just become a little cash strap. That's the only
Oh,
problem.
no. I would be honored if you would wield my great axe in helping to smite these mongrel bastards.
There you go.
Well, why do you want to
Stop
get
being
rid
so
of your
proud.
axe?
I don't. I just want you to use it to make
Just take Zach's.
To
okay?
make you
That's all-
more-
I want you,
more
I want you to
lethal.
have it.
Okay,
Who
sounds
is this
good.
Zach you speak of?
I didn't know if he was suckering the new guy or
No,
something.
No.
no suckering at
You
all.
could offend him if you don't accept his gift, and then he cries, and
You
Oh,
might,
okay.
you might try
It's
to
a
throw.
whole thing.
I will, I will
he's
accept
worthless
your.
for battles after that.
You
I
might
will
try to
accept-
throw a net on
Okay,
him.
so come over here.
You can't
Try.
do
You
it.
might
Over to your
try. There you
inventory.
go.
Try.
Oh, there's also table snacks again. I got the salted caramel kind because I wanted to try them.
Okay, go manage
Right?
Teaching me
Yep.
what you're doing.
and search for great axe.
That's what
You're
I
getting them
do.
set up with the great axe. You're searching. Okay. All right. Anybody else doing anything here on the edge before you go into battle? We'll say, or not battle, before you go
Oh.
into search. Yeah. Big surprise. There's going to be a battle tonight.
I think it's one.
Hey,
where
Ruiz.
it's like
You still got any of those fancy mushrooms from the carnival a while back?
I think I have a few left.
Why the hell not?
Nice.
Are we splitting them or are you just
Yeah,
gonna
why
down
not?
them all? All right.
What do these mushrooms do?
I forgot. What do these mushrooms do again?
Exactly what you think.
Like, is it going to enhance my ability to fight?
drop
In
that
your
down.
mind,
Doubtful.
Is it going to ease the pain of the werewolf's claw marks?
Now go
Every
over
roll
to
you have to do is a disadvantage. It's not a big deal.
All right. Well,
Equipment.
I don't know if that's actually what
Have
it is,
at it.
but
Action. Drop that down.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. So
Oh,
any
why
beast
is-
we come across, I'm just gonna hug him.
You should be able to do it quick.
Tripping balls on mushrooms.
All right. So what's in these woods? The werewolf.
Can I try
Yes.
some nuts?
With flavor or without?
Get on them nuts.
Not the spicy nuts.
Didn't like the spicy ones?
those ones last. They were pretty spicy, actually.
I like
I had
Chipotle
salted
ones.
caramel
Those are
peanuts.
tasty.
Those had rich.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, the hot chipotles over there.
I'm actually gonna microdose on a little bit of shrooms, just as like a
Okay.
relaxing.
All right.
Not crazy amount, just
Sure.
enough to be like, alright, mellow me out.
Sure, just enough to
There.
body
So-
fuzz a little bit.
Correct.
All right.
Sorry, I was
Great axe.
evidently spacing
Split
out
them
that's
up.
all,
Go
but
into
like
your actions.
we're
It's in there now.
why are we
Now,
going
how do I
in the woods?
trade this to you?
You don't need to. It's off.
Oh, nice. I
Why
didn't
are
see
we
that.
going
All
into
right.
the
Oh,
woods?
you
again?
just removed
What's that?
it.
Why are we going into the woods?
You still
Because
have
you're
your
hunting the-
longsword.
We're actually hunting it.
So you
Yes.
can use it if
I'm
you
pretty
wanted
sure
to,
that's what you
but
guys
it's also
decided.
Yeah,
a great axe.
we're ahead,
So
that's
where
where
your
we're headed.
longsword is like a 1d8 worth of damage,
And I'm
the
assuming
great
I'm
axe is a
caught up,
1d12.
or did I just
Okay.
not
But it has to be
like
wielded
what you're
two
doing?
handed.
Yeah, you caught up
So
to
that's-
them
Gotcha.
That's one of the
after
only
they
differences.
had their last
So give you a
encounter
little more.
with the. After they had their last encounter.
Hand me a paper towel.
With the three werewolves. So you were still hanging out with Hallgrith, helping him, and then more help started to show up to help him. Like people are starting to migrate there to help out, and
So I'm just
so
freaking fast. I got caught up.
right.
Jimmy June.
We're not explaining how.
Jimmy Jim.
We're just taking Dungeon Master magic and saying you were able to find them somehow.
Yeah.
And so you have very good tracking skills. Maybe you and Resident Tracker over here have some kind of way of communicating.
Is it nighttime or daytime?
It is, it's probably mid-morning right now.
She follows the panther scat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh man, these are good.
Are they? I need to try some.
Very different.
So what are you thinking, John? You?
Well,
Oh, yeah, they
I
are.
feel like we're all doing stuff right now.
Did you end up?
Yes, and that's why I'm waiting for everybody to get.
Yeah, I did get an extra.
June, what's the status of all the wolves back at the compound?
They're good.
They're good. They are good,
They're
and she
stable,
explains to
they're
One
you.
of few words, I like that.
She explains to
Quick
you
and
what's
to the point.
going on there, and what's going on is more people who are who have been bitten by the werewolves and who have been, and their loved ones are starting to come here and help, or starting to go back to, or flock to where Hallgrith is building the werewolf hotel. And so helping build and finish that. So a lot more people are showing up to help.
Oh, you mean a hotel?
Ha 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 ha, nice.
Okay, I'm done.
That's hilarious.
So they
So
don't need our
punny.
help anymore.
What's that?
They don't need our help anymore.
They do not need your help anymore.
Good.
Yep. But Hallgrith doesn't know what's going on. I was trying to think of a way to work him in, but
That's fine.
I'm not gonna complicate my.
He's a little busy
Right,
trying
I'm
to
not
build a
gonna
hotel.
complicate my part here.
To save it. To save the
I might
day.
do some logistics here real quick.
Okay.
I just found a shitload of spells. His character.
Oh, okay.
So, point of order, under your prepared spells, or go to your spell slots, your spell page.
This is the wizard.
How did I get point of order?
Magic in real time.
I do like that.
Okay.
I can hear it.
So if you go
Ruiz.
to manage spells,
Ruiz is coaching his.
Okay.
Ruiz wants to survive.
Well, I'm gonna add cure
Oh,
wounds,
sorry.
because this can heal the shit out of people.
so you should have prepared spells at the very top. It should say like a number / another number. What does that say? At the very top, prepared spells, once you click on manage spells.
I don't have it prepared.
Oh, you don't? Maybe the board looks different. Than ours.
But I've got cantrips and node spells under like add spells.
Okay. Never mind. I picked a bunch. We can talk about it after the session too.
Okay. So you're getting your spells figured out, Ekrib?
Yeah, I'm just.
All right.
I'm gonna add a few.
John, do you have anything? Did you want to work on anything or say anything or?
Well, I was gonna wait till we're all ready and then we can just talk about it.
Okay,
I mean,
gotcha.
as it we would.
Okay, I
If
thought
we
you were
are-
just waiting for a lull to ask me something. Okay.
Whole lot of the wizard.
Did you find something?
I think I've been.
Misplaying your bard?
Yeah, I think so.
I figured since it just came up, I
Yep.
wanted to.
Nope, that's fine. You can sit there and.
Right.
So this is what's happening. Everybody now you are hanging out outside of the pine hollows here, and you're gearing up, and you're doing exactly what you're doing. You're trying to figure out how are we going to survive this, and you're going, oh shit, I do have a lot more. In your microdosing haze, you somehow have an epiphany, and you go, I think I'm more powerful than I actually thought I'd be.
Boom. Did you guys know? Just on this
All right,
tangent
so you're
going.
figuring this out. Ekrub is discovering his newfound powers.
I feel like I shouldn't let you be alone in this. I have a helping of the mushrooms too.
Y'all are just.
Like I said, it's just a tiny
Oh,
amount,
just
just to get
enough.
kind of that like fuzz going.
What character are
Maybe I'll
you?
just eat
Where am I?
Okay.
I'm just.
Sure, you'll have another
You're
moment
just-
of clarity.
Just staring at the tree.
Sorry to tell you.
Yep,
Just
right.
looking at the.
Well, I was hoping he'd say it
The
was night. He
bard's
said
like,
mid morning or mid afternoon.
It's pushing noon. It's-
Okay.
It's
I
not
was gonna
quite
say
noon.
if it was night, I was gonna be looking up at the stars, just like guys. You ever seen that? I'm seeing things for the first time, man. Second time, I guess. This is my second trip.
Right. All right. So yep, everything lulls, and so now you can talk about how you want to approach these pine hollows. How you want to approach the woods. So this is where the gnolls initially. This was their woods, and they starting before the snow melted from last winter. The ranchers and farmers noticed that the gnolls were being pushed out, or they were migrating away from the hollows, and that is very uncharacteristic. That they didn't normally leave that area much because they had easy access to the wild auric herds. They had access to different elk, venison, large animals that would roam the plains, and so there was really no reason for them to leave until this 1,000-year storm happened.
Did we give the remaining goat back to the farmer, or is he still with us?
What do you want to have done?
I feel like we should. Well, so that's how we lured the other ones, right?
I mean, they came and ate it, but at what point it served us, I don't know, because they snuck up from the other side, didn't they? And
Yeah, but if we still have the one, we could potentially use it as like bait.
Do we
Which
want
might
to
still,
go?
which might still end up in the same way, but at least we have something that we can throw it for, kind of like the, the bear only has to catch the slowest person kind of thing. We just use the goat as that.
Leave the goat.
What happened to the goat? What happened to the goat?
He served us well.
I guess we'll say the goat's still with us then.
I'm fine with the goat. That's what I'd vote for.
Okay.
Or is it, where's the goat? I think
It's
it's
a
where's
sheep.
the goat?
I'm half high. What are you following me for?
Let's just hope Loonspin doesn't get hungry.
You're right.
Plus when I see.
Loonspin goes off and hunts on her own every once in a while. At least I assume that's what happens, John. You.
Yeah.
Or does she drag, like, kills back to camp? And these are actually pleasant. They're not just dead birds and mice on the doorstep. She's actually dragging back venison.
I don't know. I haven't ever really thought it out.
Not sure.
Zach,
I just think that would be kind of a fun visual.
That would be
part, or do you want to stick with the one with the fluke?
Ooh, can I see the one with the blue? I'm not Zach, but.
I guess she's picking for me.
Right?
Aw,
That's why
look at it.
completely misused.
Yeah, I know,
mushrooms.
that's what I had to use
Stay
last
back
time.
in the camp.
Where was he
I
at, by the
chose to
way?
meditate.
Jeremy found him in a box.
Look into the
She.
future.
Oh.
Do I see anything?
Oh, he is a fox boat.
Well, then there we go.
Make
I
a.
guess that was part of the
Make an
decision
arcane.
made.
No,
it was
no,
just
the
a
nature
bar.
check.
That's
Ooh, 5. I guess.
Roll a d6 for an arcane edition, so
For what?
harnessing your arcane
I
ability.
got 6 total, so.
I feel like that was.
Must have had a bad trip.
You try to look into the future, and you're looking and you're trying, but yeah, your mental faculties are not able to focus on the future, but you definitely see the baddie. So you see that vision
I see
in your
sight of
dreams,
terror.
right?
There's a rubber.
So there's what you're up against.
Oh,
So Ruis describes that from his vision.
An ominous furry cosplay costume.
So that, Ruis gives you a description of what he sees from his meditation.
I look forward to wearing his skin.
Let's do it.
Forward to where he's-
So how are we gonna hunt this guy down?
Go in, banging pots, yelling and screaming, make him come to us.
Does he have a name? Did we just determine? I don't remember. What
Well, okay. Do you feel like he's scared of us?
No.
Then I don't know if the banging pots thing is.
shaking thing of
I think
treats.
Like, if we're looking to encounter this guy, I think we just need to go in and we'll find each other. I don't know that.
He'll
we
find
need to-
us.
Well, yeah, I don't know that we need to, like, try to scare him away or anything, or he's not gonna come to us if we're banging pans. I think we're just gonna find each other. That's what I feel like.
Keep Loonspin's keen smell on.
Well, who else has good, like, perception skills?
Perceptions or senses.
Oh, I guess I can locate objects within 1,000 feet. I don't know if that pertains to people, though.
Not so great.
I can also do that if I've seen it before.
What's that under?
If I know what that item is.
I've seen
So
it.
what?
I know its name.
Moonfang is what its legendary name is.
It's what?
Moonfang. So I used.
More like Moon Lane.
I committed the grave sin in creativity and used AI to help create a little bit of a story, and it named it Nightfang. And I'm like, oh, that's fun, but I think Moonfang is a better name for a werewolf.
Sounds an awful lot.
And that's really all I took from the.
That's honestly my game
a
plan.
Dollar
Is just
General
like
version.
walk around and
Yeah.
be like, Moonfang, I bet he doesn't even come near us because he's weak. Just taunt him this whole time. I don't
So
care.
you'll
like,
be out in front of us doing that.
Not that far.
While he's been microdosing.
Do we have the goat still?
Yeah.
And are we totally out of risk of any more werewolves? I mean, wolves.
You don't know that yet.
Okay, because they were on there not as strong as they used to be. And so, how much time has gone by since the last?
Another 2 days has passed.
Okay, so we just don't know if there's some weaker ones around.
Right.
Okay. So he could come with a posse of ones.
Huge shit.
Well, do we want to spread out? I mean, is this true to, I mean, like,
I mean, it's a forest. So this is just, this
what I
is
mean is
just
like
the
if
beginning.
we're over here and we're over here, we're within shouting distance?
Yes.
Kind of like creating like a line of us.
Yeah, I was thinking like how you,
Almost.
how you search for something in the woods,
Yep.
you know, spread out.
Yep, absolutely.
Right.
And so just imagine this unfolding forever.
But as long as we're
It's
within
huge.
distance here, we can
Yep.
shout
Yep,
at each other.
absolutely.
You care about order, or just,
I mean, I'll go first because I think,
are you talking like a point, or are you talking like a V, like?
I'm thinking like
I was thinking just a straight line across. goes
Sure.
right.
like you would if you were looking for somebody in the woods, like a dead body or something.
Yep. You put like
Technically, that's kind of what we're doing.
100 feet between you or something like that.
Well, whatever this is.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
And
Put the goat in the middle?
I think we should definitely take the goat. If it leaks or whatever, we can, maybe that'll attract
They
the
did leaks.
leaks.
Do you want us to set it out, or does that important? Okay.
No, no,
Oh
no.
my
So
God.
can we approach, or are we like, are we in the woods now?
Well, you're again right in tune with the DM, and so now I will give the lay of what you just set out to do.
Okay, so I'd like to do some kind of either have Loonspin or myself do kind of a keen senses check.
Okay.
Not necessarily based on vision either, because the woodsman's not, and I'm not good in the daytime at that anyway, but
Sure.
smell or hearing. I'm sure I got big elf ears, I probably hear the shit out of everything.
So go ahead and make a perception check, and then Loonspin, make her keen smell.
So I'm at disadvantage with perception?
Is
I
that
don't
in
feel-
daytime?
Well, yeah, it is.
Because it is daytime.
But I don't feel like perception, I feel like that's my visual perception, not my hearing would be affected.
Yeah, I'm fair with yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
You don't have advantage, but you don't have disadvantage, so it just,
Right.
I'm okay with that.
17 from me, and I'd like Loonspin to do a smell check. And that's gonna fail. Bad.
Okay,
All she smells is Ruis.
What she smells is death. She just smells an overwhelming scent of rot, decay, and it's coming from a long ways away. You hear smaller animals scurrying around, birds, squirrels, and you don't hear really any signs of any large animals.
Can one of you guys see if you can find a trail? My vision's not so great during the daytime, so
Do what now?
whoever's got a good perception or look for a trail. Maybe we can find a trail. I can't see it.
Would that
very
be
good.
like wilderness? Like if you were talking about a check?
Nature check.
Nature check? I'll do a nature check to look.
Nature survival.
I'll do a nature check to look for some wolf.
So anybody who wants to help look for a trail, make a
Actually, I'll go survival.
What's high on those?
So like you're plus 3, plus
Yeah, they're
5, you're
modified.
very high on nature, so you
So
can.
what's the top, you think?
Flight modifier? I don't know.
right. I don't know what the top end
Just
modifier
whatever
is.
the.
I don't have
you
anything
do a
over
nature
5,
check and I
right.
do a survival check.
Oh, I got a 6 on stealth, I guess.
Yeah.
I have
18.
plus 7 on athletics.
So if you want to do a nature check, just click where it says
Yeah,
plus
if you
5.
backflip through the woods, would be great. Very helpful. That wolf would be like, oh shit.
Nature check
Don't mess
of
with that guy.
9.
Okay.
I got a 21.
21. Okay.
Got a 19.
Okay.
I'm high on microdose.
All right. And June's just hanging out.
Sorry.
Just wandering around.
I didn't even.
I got a 6.
6. Okay.
Maybe I might.
You guys got me tied to the goat, just following along.
So yeah, most of you who are looking for the trail see it right away. It is not unobvious. The only reason, John, you didn't see it immediately is because he can't see Jack in the sunlight.
Oh yeah, that's on my notes. Like, I'm gonna develop sunglasses.
Yep. Oh no, I can't wait. I think that'll be fun. And so you find the trail.
Okay.
Going that way.
Just
Solid.
saying.
All right. So you go that way.
Now,
Onward.
okay, now that we're in the woods though, would I have better? Would it
I
be
would
dark
think
in
when
there?
you get to the thick areas, yeah, because that's exactly what where most of your people moved was to a city that's in the canopy of a giant fey, like a fey tree that's crossed over into this realm.
So I think we should fan out and then just start, moving
You know the scene
forward.
from Lord of the
Moonspin's
Rings.
gotta buy.
You know the scene from Lord of the Rings where they're like, they're going on an adventure.
Yes.
That's me in front of everybody.
Anyway.
Like I'm just running ahead, like, let's go, guys.
I
We're
like
gonna
that.
have you leading the pack then.
That's fine.
Adventure.
Maybe that's a little bit too far.
That's what I'm envisioning. My guy.
Yeah,
gonna
fast.
He's just feeling damn good.
Guy,
He's like, let's
his tape is so
go.
heavy
Alright,
that he's
alright.
falling over.
I'm sure it's gonna bite me
Sure,
in
Joe.
the ass, but
You're staying back.
What'd you think of that?
No, we can't find mine, but this was in the box, but his cape is so heavy that he
Why
falls
is that
over
one figure
backwards.
so
right?
closer than the others?
Just need to put something
lead
on
cape.
the
Yeah.
painted one,
Yeah.
ask him.
What
Was
happened?
there another session?
Why is the painted character so far ahead?
What's going on?
I don't
Oh,
know.
for-
They said they
for-
moved him for some, or playing Catan or something.
Because I put him there and I
Evidently they just took my guy and
put myself back
threw him
here.
in the corner.
Pocketed him.
This is ugly.
Throw this fucker away.
All right.
He doesn't have a full companion.
So the gang carefully and quietly wander the woods for hours, moving deeper and
They
deeper.
found him. They found her.
Found who?
Moonspin.
Oh, yeah. Found Loonspin and Roz sitting over there on a lid. I'm like, I have no idea why.
Also, I like how you say that we quietly and stealthily went through the forest trying to find this guy, and then you got me. We're going
Yeah,
on an
right.
adventure.
Yep.
Everybody else is doing that.
So you're doing this for hours. You're immediate, as soon as you go in and you're trying to be loud and draw attention to yourselves, you don't. And so eventually you just get to the point where it's time to just walk and find this thing and just scour the woods.
Man,
But you just keep on the trail, and so you move deeper and deeper into the woods, walking for hours. You see remnants of small gnoll encampments here and there. However, they, after hours have passed, it is now approaching dark. Like the moon is coming up behind you, and the sun is on its way down, and almost past the horizon.
Do we have
You have enough glow yet. It's the magic hour. And
Golden.
the golden hour, there it is. The golden hour, but there's still, you're deep in the forest, and so it's still pretty dark in here.
Do we still have the goat?
Yes.
I got a plan.
So,
The
the
Nolan
goat does not have
encampments-
money. The goat does not have money. You cannot steal from the goat.
right,
The Knoll encampments, was there anything of interest in them?
not at those encampments. They were just abandoned. I mean, they don't really make a whole lot of tools or anything. You didn't see any. I mean, they're gone. It was just nothing was there. And so you just now stumbled upon a large meadow. On the far side of the meadow are 2 cave entrances. The smell of rot is strong. You can almost taste the stench in the back of your throats. Then you see the scene laid out in front of you. The remains of dozens of gnolls have been torn apart, dead and half-eaten. They're all strewn about in various stages of decay. The trail of corpses leading to the entrance of the caves. A closer look reveals it is not only corpses of gnolls, but humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, and countless aurochs. These creatures do not discriminate. Their appetite is for meat. Other than the field of dead, the place is deserted.
Can we search them for anything useful?
Yes, you can search through the dead and rotting
Threw one heck of
corpses,
a party here, didn't
right?
they?
Anybody wants to search?
Yep, anybody who wants to search.
Gross.
What are we using?
Perception?
Now that my
Investigation.
Now that my
So
buzz
if
is
you want
finally
to
worn
search
off.
for some,
Rubus.
like something on the body, is roll investigation.
13. I'm sober now because I didn't
I
find
rolled
anything for
a
hours.
21 investigation.
Oh, nice.
11.
11.
6 again.
19.
So gnolls aren't really they're not really creatures of material goods, and so they do have, in this area, in this concentrated area, you do find a lot more of the civilization stuff, quote unquote. So you find some tools, some hand axes, stone axes, and stone knives and stuff like that, and then you come across a cache of like spears, and there's a few javelins in there, and so you can arm yourselves with a little bit of ranged weaponry if you want to before you head into the.
How fresh is the gore?
It dates to, I mean,
Is all
like
the blood
goo?
dried? Or is there still?
Oh no, there's fresh, but
Okay.
it's all the way from just months old to fresh, and so you can look around and find whatever you're looking for.
Javelins or spears. Both are stabbable or throwable.
There are states of decay all over the place, or various states.
Take it off.
Are you doing anything with looking through any of the fresh ones or anything?
No, it's gross.
It's gross.
No, it's
Okay,
gross.
that's all right.
I go back.
So now, as you scavenge your way through the gore, you have a choice to make on what you want to do with these two caves at the far end of the.
Two caves.
Go into a
Well,
mommy.
they just kind of like left or right, or?
Pretty much, yep. There's a left cave and a right cave.
And you said that the trail of corpses goes to one specific or goes
Nope,
to both?
leads to both of them.
These things pretty like cavernous, like, you know, you shout one and it echoes a little bit.
You want to try that?
Why not? What's his name? Moonfang? It's a Moonfang.
All right.
Well, from a
roll-
distance, like I'm not gonna be right up next to it. Like
That's
try,
good.
try to like shout in there and just see like how deep it goes.
Okay.
Thing. Not like right next to it to be like, hello.
We'll call that a performance check.
All right.
Wanna
28.
What is your message to Moonfang?
Bring it on, you little bitch.
fight? What's good?
You won't. You won't. Just taunting all the time.
You're not quite close enough for it to echo through and hear anything,
Good Lord, what are they?
well, you're still probably 50 feet away from
Oh yeah. Well,
from
that
the cave entrance. That was my bad for not telling you how far away you were. And so I was thinking that's where you're going to make your decision. And so you yell from that distance and you don't get a response.
In the vision,
Well, which must not be down there.
in the vision of Moonfang, did he have any like accessories, paraphernalia, like medallions, necklaces,
No, you didn't see anything.
symbols?
Not really, no. He's just a beast. See scars. I mean, he's been damaged. He's got a lot of battle wounds.
I was gonna say, we don't have an actual white woman to send in there,
No, you don't.
right? Make it her pet.
That'd be hilarious. We'll say you find 3 good solid spears and 5 good javelins.
Okay, I actually wanted to try something similar to the shout,
Okay.
but
You want
Are
to
there-
twist?
no,
Nice.
like 50 feet. That's a hell of a long. Well, I don't know. I assume my guy's not too strong, but like
Isn't that only
my
about
God.
this far though?
I'm thinking I might want to throw. No,
Oh.
I might want to throw like a rock. I'm
I think that's
with the assumption being like, well, my hearing is so good for like music, I can tell, like if I throw a rock in there based on the reverberations that come out, like oh, like he's in that one,
So you have echolocation.
basically.
Do it. So we'll call that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need you to tell me what that is though.
We'll still say a performance check
I mean,
because
you just keep
your
finding out
ears
the
are very tuned.
Okay.
You can pick up instruments by ear now.
Did you know someone actually, like a person,
I've heard
What?
about that.
yeah, this, yeah,
He's a blind guy, right?
yeah, he had, as a baby, cancer in his eyes, and so he was blind, and so he learned how to like his location and stuff.
That's
by doing
awesome.
what you just did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He like
I'm
makes
gonna doubt that
clicking
I.
sounds.
I'm gonna doubt
Oh, yeah,
that I
you
got
like
this.
red spikes
Yeah.
off his bike,
Yeah.
like all over the place.
And does
Wow.
the I can't do it, but you were just
It's
doing.
like,
Was it-
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Interesting.
Like Daredevil?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, 11 is what I rolled, by the way.
An 11.
11. Guessing probably.
So which one did you throw the stone into, left or right?
Is there one that I'm an inch closer to?
No, they're pretty. They're
about the same.
Yeah,
Right one.
the right one. Okay. You throw stone into the right one, and you hear it click, 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 click around, and what returns to you is there is movement in there.
Oh.
Whoa.
if,
I think you might be in the right one. Right the direction, not right as you
right, right.
Right, right.
Correct.
Correct, yes. Affirmative.
All right. So there is movement in the right side.
Should we try and draw them out? Is it narratively imperative that we choose one of these, or can we potentially ambush?
Do we have any more poison?
Yes, we still have some, I
That
think we have
gas,
5
that poison
applications.
gas?
I don't think we have
And
bought
we-
any of the gas.
We only used one.
We each use one, so.
No,
Sorry.
you used one and you
No,
handed
no.
it to me, and I didn't use
Oh,
it
you
because
didn't?
we were doing so much damage.
Okay, so
Is that only
there's,
contact though?
there's still 6 applications of that poison. Because I had 7 applications.
The
of it.
gas?
No, it was the contact, it was the damage. No, we don't have, I don't think we bought any of the gas.
So can we just put it on the sword right now, and I can just stab through the gut?
I think we could definitely poison up some weapons.
I would think that would be a very good call.
Okay, well,
Let's do that right now. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna use an application and I hand it over to Huri.
okay, 5, 4, you wanna poison up your straight
Spear.
axe? Spear? Okay, 3,
All right.
Poison on my donkey just in case.
No, do not sacrifice the beloved the donkey.
Well, I'm saying if it attacks the donkey, it'll get poisoned.
Or what if we
What if
we
does
haven't
the sheep?
poisoned the
Yeah.
Have poison what?
The sheep.
Sheep, okay.
Or goat. Well, yes.
Well, so that's what I wondered is like, is if they're contact, would that work?
There was technically an ingestible
That's
variation.
that's what I was
We had
asking.
the
That's what I was
opportunity to
wondering.
purchase.
But
But
if you could put it on its fur, then it wouldn't
You
eat
could rub it
through
onto
its
it.
skin.
How-
It would have to be ingested, right?
How much time would you say we have here? Like, we got 10 minutes to spare?
Yeah, I mean, so right now you guys are good. I mean, that's
He's just slightly annoyed by me shouting and the rock that I threw in there.
Why,
So-
what do you wanna do for
Well,
10
okay,
minutes?
like,
It's not
I
bad.
could speak with the goat and potentially give it instructions. The thing I don't know, if you give it instructions to do something to harm itself, is it dumb enough it'll just do it?
I think at max it's got a 3 intelligence.
I think you could just tell it to go in the cave, and you're not telling it why it's going in the cave.
Yeah.
Like there's,
Yeah, oh, sorry, I mean, definitely, just say, hey, there's grass in there.
Can we put a visual representation of the cave?
I don't.
Could be anything.
I mean, we could put a
We have another
couple
one
of.
of these.
You could set up,
See, I need cave. I need cave minis. I just haven't had a chance to make
I
any.
don't know, I mean, just something, a whole.
Okay, there we go. That'll work.
Yeah.
Just put those on in.
Yeah.
So are you guys, do we want to go in the cave or we want to draw this thing out?
I'm thinking draw it out.
Yeah,
If we can.
draw it out.
Zach, since you're on the end, I'm gonna let you get creative and kind
Why don't you just
Okay,
go in there?
I would like to cast bark skin on Luna Kingston.
Okay.
So that will give her 17 armor.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
How long does that last for? That's
Power.
pretty awesome.
I will speak with the goat. I will use speak with animals and do my 10-minute woo 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 to meld with the goat's mind.
So you pull back like another 25,
We
30
need some
feet,
private time,
right?
goat and I.
Jesus Christ.
And you start your
Well, I
your
just want it to
ritual.
look more cavey, not, you know.
I like it.
Yeah, that looks legit.
So
I'm gonna move this.
Okay, that works.
So this is real to our spacing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
And you can rearrange it.
It don't look like a cave anymore.
looks like a bunch
Are
of
we-
stairs.
Oh, now it does.
Are we sending the goat in, or we're trying to draw it out?
Are you gonna make another one also?
Yep.
Awesome.
You have some of those around.
Yeah.
Did you say we're sending a goat in, or we're trying to get
Ooh.
this thing to come out?
Let's do this.
That's, what are you guys doing, or you're trying to?
I feel like you guys are ignoring me, like we always do when we're on
Sorry.
missions.
You might
Jesus.
have a way to lure them out? Am I require the sacrifice?
Well, I didn't know if we were trying to like send the goat in, or if we're trying to like get him to come out at
I think
us.
that's
We're
what,
getting him to come.
My
what
thought was.
Curry is doing right now.
Okay. I was gonna say I thought we were just gonna send the goat to like this area, and see if we can get him to.
Can I cast another spell?
Whatever
Or not?
Hurry tells you.
Actually, can I
Yeah,
can
do
I
your,
switch
do your,
that?
do your war prep.
Can I switch that real quick?
Sure.
It's the same. It's still a enchantment or whatever. Instead of casting Beast Scent, or instead of casting Speak with Animals, I'd like to cast Beast Sense, where you touch a willing beast. For the duration of the spell, you can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use your action to return to normal senses. So I kind of like warg in
This is 10.
Yeah,
with
sure.
the goat.
This is 10.
Okay.
Is a goat
Okay.
a beast?
This is
though?
20.
Yes.
These are 20.
Any animal is considered.
Oh, sweet.
These are 20.
So I'm going to warg
I
into
think
the
so.
goat.
Okay.
Copy that.
Which cave did you say it was in?
And the goat just stands there.
Well, we think they're
And
right.
now we're,
I heard that
Well,
there's.
which right?
I heard there was.
we want to send him in while I'm warged into him and see what he sees in one of them.
I have
Oh yeah. Just so it's
like
some
elevated
semblance of
sight,
similar.
but I can actually just send an orb into there.
Shit.
Effectively the same if we want to send it. Up to you though. I don't want to squash ideas.
I'm warged with him. I'll hold
I
on to
like
him
it.
now.
Okay.
Go for it. Send him in there.
Did you make it in there?
Yeah.
All right. Which one? Left or
See you
right?
guys.
Right. Right one is where
This one.
Zach
That's
or-
where movement was
or
sensed.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know that that's what it is, but we know there's movement in it.
Well, I can see what he sees. We'll send him in there. So I'll stick him in the cave, slap him on the ass. He goes
All right.
running in.
So the
That sounds
goat
like
goes
something
wandering into the cave, and it's bleeding as it's wandering in, clueless to what's going on. What you're seeing is it's a good sized cave. It's deep. It's about the size of a dive bar, and maybe a little bit deeper, but it's about that wide, about that tall. And do you only see?
See and hear.
You see and hear? Okay. What you hear is the sounds of just ripping meat and eating and just very guttural, this beast just,
Where's our? Is he in here?
yeah, feasting on whatever.
For dramatic effect,
And-
sorry, finish.
Okay.
While I'm doing this, my eyes look like whatever the eyes I'm seeing through. So right
Oh, nice.
now, my eyes look like goat eyes.
Nice. That's hilarious.
Damn,
All
I
right.
wish I was still
So your
tripping.
goat eyes continue to see this goat wander in, and then it's too late when it senses that it's in danger, and the last thing you see is just darkness as a claw reaches out and pretty much rips the head off the goat.
And you relayed that to us, correct?
Yes.
All right.
So
I'm gonna
think
cast
His head gets
spike growth right in the entryway of that
Badonk.
thing.
Okay.
Badonkadonk, right? Was that Badonkadonk? Was that Badonkadonk?
No, that was.
No, that was the goat.
Oh, not.
All right, so
Goat,
that's a
the
20-foot radius.
Badonkadonk.
20-foot radius.
Aw.
Okay.
Yep.
Dead.
Now
So-
it's sad.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's. Now it's sad. Like that.
So spike growth. So anything that comes out of that cave is going to take some damage.
Okay.
Can he?
That
How
means we
much
can't
damage
go
does
in
it take?
either.
Okay.
That's why I asked if we were going to go in or if we were
Oh,
trying to
okay.
draw it out.
Does anyone have like I don't know about a spell or anything, but something that could like put like a giant boulder or something in front of the cave? So like when this guy comes out, we can block it so that he can't get back in. But then also do it over here. If we can get him out. That may not happen, but I'm just saying, as to like a plan of like get him out in the open.
what makes you think he's gonna go back in?
Well, when we're kicking his ass, he's gonna wanna get away.
That's, yeah, I don't wanna have to chase him down in the dark hole.
Well,
Oh,
he
so
can't
if I
unless he
cast,
has more than 30 movement.
if I cast, that's a
I'm
20
just
foot
saying.
radius, right?
Just kidding.
So actually, if I cast it right here, this whole 20 foot around that center point, right? So it's all the way out to here.
Okay.
So it takes
Friendlies also?
2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels
Okay.
through that spike.
Friendlies
Okay.
also?
Yep.
Okay,
So we have to draw it out past
So it
that.
would take 4 ticks of damage if it used all of its movement to come through that.
Yep.
Okay.
After hearing the crunching and tearing of flesh, Hurry is going to equip his shield here as well.
I suggest we all prepare. I go up to the
Are
mouth
there
of the
any
cave.
boulders around that we could try and block?
It's immune to us,
Hurry.
right?
Is anybody even
It's
able to
immune
do
to
that, I
us.
guess?
You should be
This
within
may not
30
even be
feet
something
of
we can
me,
do.
just saying.
Do you have,
If
They
you
can
have
get
somebody
bell,
strong
they
enough
want
to
Okay.
lift
We
a
can stay
boulder
close.
Just
magically
saying.
or whatever, yeah, I'll say there are boulders around here that you could potentially block. There's the only one that would work would block the left cave. You can't find one that would be big enough to block the right cave.
Or in that case. Don't need to worry about it, I don't
So,
think.
when you yelled in, were you just mocking? Have you actually done like a
Oh,
come out
well,
and
we
face
better get
us
attacked
kind of
and
thing?
scared.
The
ready.
goal was essentially to like try and pick up, which is why I threw the stone then, was to like try and get some kind of form of response to be like, ah, that's the cave, rather than potentially going to the left one and be like, well, there's nothing down
There's
here.
nothing down.
So yeah, it was mocking, but it was also with the goal to be like, ah, that's the cave that he's in, kind of thing.
I wonder if we can call him out. Would he understand? Come out and face us.
I got him.
Oh, he's
I got
got
a plan.
hearing.
Well, but as a werewolf, is he aware of like a challenge? You know, to come out and take us on.
Yeah, I'd say well, I don't know that he would take it as a challenge, but I mean, your presence there alone is
We could smoke him
challenging
out
his
too.
territory, or
we
its
could,
territory.
We could light some kindling on something and throw it in the cave and smoke him out of there too.
be cheap.
We could try.
Go up next to it, just toot
I'm
it,
throwing out ideas.
Yeah.
stink him out.
Good idea. And as you're thinking
Because
of
we can't go
ideas-
in, we can't go in after him, because I already cast the spike growth. That's why I asked if we were gonna get him to come out.
Tailgate.
So we either get him out or we gotta take damage.
And so is everybody where they want to be?
Say
If I climb up here,
Hey, hey, man, that's my spot.
I was going there first.
What are you talking about? I was already up there.
I'm
Get
riding her back
prepared
up.
if you. Oh,
You're good.
no, just kidding.
I would assume these are like, well, if they're up there, then we can climb on these.
You can spread them out a little.
The moonspin's gonna piss on your boots, Rose.
Oh,
Ruiz
maybe
is-
we
You're not
should.
Ruiz
getting,
is-
you're not
give
getting
yourself
cat
some
piss.
Let's do a battery check
Ruiz is
quick.
into that.
Mine is
No,
getting
no.
fadey-ish, I think. Nice. Yours is getting fadey-ish. Yeah, oh yeah, but it looks, that's, when it gets that low, it's gonna go quick.
Go quick.
Yeah. We've got some more over on the shelf over there. All right, so everybody's prepped and ready. So as you guys are getting ready, you hear that Spielberg T-Rex impact term happening, coming through the cave, and then it's scratching on the walls. It sees what's right out here.
Me?
So the goat's already dead.
Yep.
Okay, so Doggy's not there. Okay.
He sees Ekram showing his butthole.
All right. So you hear
Supple
I was just
butthole.
getting air.
just
Ekram's just
a
standing there. Come on.
guttural, visceral howl come from the inside of that cave, and it almost acts as a megaphone, and it's just cacophonous as it comes out.
He's in the
towards
right
you.
cave, guys.
And so it is going to use its feral charge. Moonfang moves up to its speed and makes one melee attack. If the attack hits, the target takes an extra 3d6 slashing damage and must succeed on a DC strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So, let's see here. I can move up to 50 feet. So it comes out of the cave.
This is 50.
That's 50?
Yep.
All right.
Because that's Moonspin's special.
All right. He's coming right at Ekram. That's what he sees.
Nice.
Bring it, butthole!
So it's
Same
coming
Ekram's
right
just
at
sitting
Ekram.
there,
So
oh
he
no,
takes-
please, not me.
So he takes,
He's going to take, what did I say?
they take how much?
2d4 for every 5 feet, so you're going to do that 4 times.
2d4,
Yep.
4 times.
Yep.
Do you need something to represent him?
He's gonna
Yes,
come out.
that's what I was going to use. How come I just thought Snake Eyes Wolf for?
Ah.
Oh, you want him?
Yeah, I thought that would be kind of fun.
Oh, wow. This guy's gonna be pissed because I killed his,
He's like
his son.
crazy huge.
Yeah, I know. That's
No,
why I
that
was
ain't gonna
like,
work.
it's not going to work.
That's not
gonna
But this
fit through
one is
that.
crazy small.
I mean, I can get him out, but he's way
Yeah, I
bigger than
know,
us.
it's way too big.
So if he's charging at me, should
He's
we
very
go for
big.
And it
initiative
doesn't
yet?
matter, we can just use imagination.
The cave's a little
Yeah, I
too
don't
small.
have-
Like that.
My werewolf isn't done printing yet, I didn't start it in time.
Our cave is a
If
little
he's
too small.
actively charging at me,
That's the
should
size
we
of
go
one of
for
these trees.
initiative yet? Or-
Not yet,
Okay.
he's coming at you, you guys set the trap.
I mean, you want him out there? I mean, but he takes up like the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's like big.
There's a 4.
He's just mad at me because I stabbed his son in the butthole.
So 2d4, 4
Not what we
times?
saw.
I would say, is that the story we're telling?
Oh, that's not a
actually
d4
happened.
then.
Gigantic,
That's not a
though.
d4.
To be fair,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
pretty
what
sick.
happened. However, the picture told a different story. That's all I'm saying.
Hey!
That picture's bullshit.
It says you.
Look at his tail up
How come I
there.
don't have any shots?
There's one. There we go.
How about this guy? He's not very big, but he looks right.
That'll work.
Look at it. Look at his face, man. He's like,
He just farted on you.
Oh,
Holy
giving him
shit.
the
we
old
could get
Cleveland
it. Like,
steamer.
we really got the legs for it. Really good.
There's our werewolf. Right.
Yeah, that's much better.
That's cool.
This guy looks like a bitch.
All right, so
So where's he at?
Right in front of you.
so is that
So-
about the actual size that he is, or are we thinking like double it? I don't know how big this.
All right. So it takes 15
Probably.
points of damage coming out of the cave as it rushes up on old Edrup here. And so it does,
Here we
with
go.
its feral charge, it does 1 melee attack, so it is going to take
Where'd that come
a
from? Nice.
Oh, I just have him hidden all over.
It-
It's random wolves.
action. Okay, so it's going to take a claw attack at you.
All right.
And that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Lies. That's a hit. Son.
All right, so 23 to hit, which results
There's your butthole,
in-
This guy's gonna roll like that tonight.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's better?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Replace that guy.
Where'd this guy come from?
He was back on one of the shelves.
Next to a
Let's
hunter.
change this and
That nobody knows where it came
lower
from.
this extra.
It's usually a good sign.
He didn't get my joke.
I didn't know all that now.
I said, he's next to this hunter that nobody knows whose it is.
Oh, nope, and I'm changing
Get
this
it?
because
You're missing it's the wrong hunter, right?
a little more fair.
Oh, my guy? Yes.
All right.
Sorry, I'm not, my brain is done today.
It does 18 points of slashing damage, and since it was the feral charge, it does an extra 3d6.
Oh, Jesus.
And so it does an extra
Here, I'm not
11
trying to,
points of damage.
29 points of damage? total?
29 points of damage. Is that what it was?
You said 18 plus 11, right?
Yes.
So, when-
Wow.
So we
Well,
can,
thank you, kind sir.
but we could still go back. Like some of the folks buy healing potions.
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And you can give healing potions to each other too.
Yep. You
All,
can
and we
share
decided
stuff.
all you have to do is like pour it on. You don't have to like drink it, right? Didn't we decide you just kind of like pour it on
I
yourself?
think if
Pour
you
it
pour it
down
on there, it like gets you up off
Oh,
your
yeah, that's what it
desk.
is.
Yeah, you still need to drink it.
Oh, well, there's the scenario too is if you're engaged in combat, you get it as written. If you're disengaged, you can use it to its full effect, where you do one full dice, roll one, add the modifier, so like it's 2d4.
Alright, we're rolling for initiative now?
We are rolling for initiative.
Not good.
Oh no,
It's good. You have advantage now,
I
don't
don't
you?
need it.
Okay.
You've been sharking us this whole time?
Yep.
Pretending like you
Right?
suck.
What happens when you roll a 20 on an
What
initiative?
did we do last time? Because someone did roll a 20 on initiative last time, and they got a little bump.
The natural 20.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Use your little
I
roll
think you
thing.
just, unless anybody
Was it your
else.
first attack was like a
Oh, sure. We'll make your first one, your
Something.
first attack as a crit.
if you hit.
Yeah, your first one. Yeah,
It's
if you
serious.
Is this another?
if you hit, it'll be a crit.
We think
yeah.
it's a hat.
I do like that. That's a good little bonus.
It's like a,
All right, and so my
yeah, we'll
initiative is
Put it back on.
Where do you?
okay.
Oh,
Find
initiative?
Yep.
Is
so,
right there
Looks
with
like
the
a
plus
hat.
3.
All right. So
You also roll
Anybody
with
else get a
advantage.
natural 20?
So do
Not
a
a natural
10.
20,
All right.
but I got,
Take the 16.
you're looking for what we rolled right now?
So yep,
22.
over 20, 22,
23, sorry, I would be 21.
21. Doesn't matter. You rolled a
Okay,
natural
natural
20,
20.
so that
That
beats
trumps
the
it.
That
yeah,
trumps all.
that trumps a better non-natty 20 roll.
Okay.
Anybody else over 20? And so we've got.
Fuck you too. It's fine, I don't wanna go first in this scenario.
Right? Like, what are you talking about? 15 and over?
19.
16. 16.
I'm kind of pissed that I'm down 29 points already. Now
You
I have to
should've-
waste some
You
heals.
should've rolled a saving throw.
Over 10.
I was allowed to?
I had 10.
I had
10.
13.
John, you?
13.
No.
I think that's only in combat, now that I say that.
Over 5.
No, he had to do that.
So I don't know if you caught that. John, you had 10 and Winsman has 9.
Loonspin has 9. Lewis,
No joke.
how do you always end up? You end up so far down there, I forget about you. All right, hurry.
All right.
You've got.
Harry realizes he's going to have to throw everything at the wall at this guy. So he's going to activate his rage to start. He's going to rush in. He's going to attack recklessly on his first attack, which gives him advantage on his attack roll.
All right.
So since I am equipped my shield, I'm doing a one-handed
60.
attack roll with a battle. We're going to completely ignore that one since I get advantage. 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Luckily, I have another attack. If I waste this crit, I'm going to be so pissed. 22 to hit.
That is
Christian,
going to
where you
hit.
Okay.
Or Kellogg's.
Kellogg's.
Kellogg's cereal bar.
That you? Yeah. You're buff, dude.
He's a full orc.
Does my crit still count on that, or did I lose it because it wasn't my first attack?
No, we'll say it
So
counts.
21 damage.
21 damage.
Oh, plus d6, right? Because I'm poisoned.
Yep.
How much did Spies?
24 damage.
24.
How much did Spies do?
He laughs in the
Damage.
face.
2d4
Yeah.
for every 5 foot move through the spikes. So it did, what'd you say, 15
He
damage?
laughs heartily.
Or no, it could.
Yeah, 15.
15?
Yep.
Now that's it for that poison coating, though, right?
Yes.
So he's basically dead.
Ruiz.
One more hit.
No, not Ruiz. Sorry, I wrote down the wrong name. Raz.
Even he looks surprised.
Right? I'm like, that's
Alright, I'm gonna draw my crossbow.
What'd you roll?
And I don't like this guy, so I'm gonna turn that bitch sideways and be like, alright,
Oh.
I'm getting you.
All right.
But I'm gonna take a.
When you shoot it, you gotta be like,
Yeah.
And when you roll your dice, you have to take one
Alright,
bolt,
say-
bolt, bolt. Now you're on the side of the dice.
Unfortunately, it's bolt. I'm gonna take a page from Eckram's book, and I see he's facing away from me. I'm like, gotta be something about that
Not a whole
butthole. So I'm
book?
gonna shoot try and shoot right for
Echo
it.
would never do
Nice. All
anything
right.
like
I think I
that.
watched a movie once called Gotta Be Something About That Butthole.
Not anymore. Those sites are banned now.
We're in Nebraska.
Oh,
I
that's
rolled
just
a 12.
12 is going to miss.
You had me.
What kind of armor class could he?
I don't have another action, but I am going to use a bonus action. And we determined that Loonspeed cannot give Bardic Inspiration, correct? I'll give it to
No, because she doesn't understand the meaning of music.
She's missing out.
I was gonna say,
She's
how
missing.
have
You ever play a song for a
her?
cat? They're just like,
So I'm going to, as a bonus action, use Bardic Inspiration within 60 feet. Okay. Give it to Ruiz.
You give it to Ruiz, Bardic
Yep.
Inspiration?
That's
Okay.
you, that's
Or
you,
not.
right?
Or you could go down here.
Yeah, that's
I can't
Ruiz over
see
there.
that's Ruiz.
I'll give it to you this
He
time.
tried to steal my
Kill the
spot.
Give it to Kello.
Yep. You'll get the next one probably.
Alright, so Kello has Bardic Inspiration, and what is that? Roll a D8 and pocket it, or just pocket the D8?
You get the 1d8 when you need it. Yeah,
Okay, so you just
have it.
pocket that 1D8, and then you can roll that.
Yep.
Sing.
Yeah.
I have no
You can add it to
clue.
attacks or damage.
Can't
Attack
stop
is
Ability
guy
check. In this
is
case, it's
saying
gonna be
up
attack
there.
roll or saving throw. Yeah.
roll that. 3. So when you attack next, add that to it.
So you can, so that's what you would do.
Or-
So you can hold on to it until you want to use it.
So let's say you roll and you think you're just short of hitting, like you roll maybe a 12 or a 13, you could add it to it.
Can't tell if my nose is running from that or if it's from
Is he
the
up?
cold.
Yeah.
I think it's
Is
cold.
this Calabar up?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
So Roz is up, and you're good where you're at?
I am. Just as a note for you, I don't know if we, but they can use that roll whenever.
Yes.
You can't say the outcome if you use. He has to use it before you say
This
the
is,
outcome.
Gotcha.
So like
Okay.
if
so
it's an
stabbing,
attack,
and this would be
and you're like Matt, if they say Bardic Inspiration,
Right.
just-
Before I say
Still
hit or
the best
miss.
Yep,
start
yep.
for your attack.
I think we've gone over that. I just want to make sure.
Gotcha.
Especially in this case.
Gotcha. All right, Ekra.
Alright. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna use my bonus action first and cast Magic Weapon.
Okay.
And that gives me a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls for a whole hour.
Nice.
And the spell ends early if I cast the spell again. Okay, I won't do that. And for every if my weapon is a +2, then I get another extra +1.
Okay.
So I have a plus greatsword, +1 greatsword. Okay, so
Okay.
it's not +2, so I don't get that bonus.
Okay.
Just random spots. And
I guess the way that I'm reading it. All right, so I am going to swing my two-handed great axe at Mr. Tough Guy over there.
You're friends with them?
Not anymore.
Hey, that's a good friend to lose.
I just remember that was a key thing that they were
All right, 17.
17 barely hits.
Okay, so
Good.
that's
That's the line.
All right, so now I
17
need
barely, so that's your 2 leaves.
So is it 16 9?
17 barely, but you got the Baker beat.
15 points of damage.
16?
16 would not hit.
I didn't know it was Meg. I thought it was
And then I will roll my second hit.
Okay.
Hold on.
I didn't think you guys were going to get it that early, figure out what the...
Poison damage?
18.
18 to hit?
Yeah.
Yes,
It
that
has
hits.
the magnet in it.
And then, yes, your first hit would have had good call, so Ruiz caught it. So your first hit would have had poison damage also.
Oh, good call, Lewis. So what did that poison damage do? An extra
1d6.
1d6? Okay, let's roll that first here. 3. So that would have been a total of 18 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's my second hit. $12 damage.
12. All right.
And then, that's it.
All right. And then...
You do
after-
kind of look like the Zodiac guy. Sort of. Hey, yeah, I never caught him. So.
That's right. Still out there.
I saw Christian's face change, like, oh. Found me out.
What does he know?
I didn't want to have to kill again in Wayne, but I will, I guess.
All right, Kello.
Kilo.
I'm gonna use the poison dipped spear,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw it.
Okay.
Last time we had a murder and
Murder?
16.
That you know.
Oh, yeah, you did it before.
No,
You just don't
when
use
the
it.
last
Okay,
murder
so don't
was? I
do
feel like there
anything.
was one.
Yeah, so you whiffed with it though.
I what?
You whiffed with it.
So you miss with the poison tip spear,
Yeah.
but it's still laying on the ground. So if you can get to it, you could still utilize the poison, but
So
you still have movement.
you have movement and a second attack. So you could get in there within melee range if you wanted. Unless he can get around to his spear and pick it up.
We'll say it landed. No, I don't think you'd have enough. I mean, if you want to try, depending on what your movement
I'd have
is,
to
if you
go
want to
past
circle
them.
around, yeah. If you could stay out of range, but yeah, it's up to you if you want to rush up to it now and get into melee range and make a swing, or if you want to stay at range.
I got a couple more spears.
Oh yeah, you have 3
Mhm.
spears, but you only coated one of them.
Yep.
Okay, well,
So you could just throw it again. Yeah, you
I'll
you get
throw it
3 of
again.
them.
You throw another one? Okay.
I missed again.
You're as good with a spear as he is with a net. So
I feel
missed
you,
with-
my friend. I feel you.
All right, and so this just makes you just get angry and you're like, God damn it!
You can still
Take my
position
axe.
yourself. You
So
have movement if you want to
It's
position
17 now
yourself.
because
Okay,
I
you're
out of
got
attacks, but you
cast
can move
bark
yet.
skin on her.
I'm out of it.
It's only
Oh, I
14.
can move. So, well, why would I move?
I don't know why you would move. You still
Okay.
have movement.
Just
though.
saying you have.
No,
just
I'm
saying you
not
have it.
gonna, if I don't have an attack, I don't want to move.
Okay. So after him.
If you had a ranged weapon, you could move back far enough to get out of the range of the wolf and still make your attack, but since you have to attack with a handheld weapon, you need to stay within range so that you can make the attack.
Oh, okay. So
Like me with the arrows, as
So-
soon as I shoot, I'm gonna move further away so that I'm away from him.
So I should move closer so that my next turn I can attack with.
You can,
my-
you're there now. You can
Alright,
go
but
30
I also
feet,
have
right?
one more spear, so I'm not sure if I.
You
and I
don't
can't-
have to get in there yet.
But I
There's-
can't throw it until my next turn.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
But you have to assume he can move at least as far as you, probably further, because like Moonspin has a
Yeah,
further
I'm just gonna
range.
wait and try it with the spear again.
Okay. All right. After him, after Kello is Moonfang. Moonfang has 2 targets. I'm guessing Ekrub is up there also, right?
Ekrub, you're engaged, right?
You're engaged. You're
Yeah.
up here, right
Oh,
with him. so-
congratulations!
You're engaged with his fangs. in
Hurry's
your
expecting.
face.
Hilarious.
We weren't gonna tell him yet.
So why was it I was going to
Um,
the wedding?
All right. And so now it's its turn.
He's kind of a.
So you see like this glow, this kind of like a moonlight glow around Moonfang,
glowing.
and he gains 15 hit points back.
Baloney.
What?
This guy, he's a phony.
In what world?
Regeneration. Moonfang regains 15 hit points at the start of each of its turns.
What the French toast?
We're dead.
From what?
Guys.
Moonlight.
This is the
Can we
DM
canon
saying
the-
these guys are way too fucking strong.
Is it only when the moon is out?
No, it's
I was
anytime
gonna
it's
say,
fighting.
like, can we throw a net?
You
over
can
the-
certainly
Well,
try.
you can
You
try.
wanna trust Hurry with that?
This is gonna be my hero moment.
Did you repair it after last time?
Was it damaged?
Yeah, that guy cut through it, didn't he?
I don't know. I
I
can't
didn't think he
remember.
did.
I didn't
Oh.
think he. I didn't think he.
I
I
didn't
know we
make a note of
discussed it, but I
that.
don't think.
I didn't
Yeah, I
either.
didn't make a note of that.
All right.
I think
so he's
I
going
asked you
to-
about it. Maybe it was just out of my own curiosity.
So, using multi-attack, since both of you are within range, he's going to swipe first at Hurry and then swipe again at Ekram.
This is 2 different
Dodge it,
rolls?
guys.
This is 2 different rolls. So the first roll is a 18 to hit.
Miss.
That misses. So he misses with his first swipe at Hurry. And with the second one, it is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
He misses with both of them.
Oh.
Man, we're not doing too good.
No, he missed.
No,
us.
he missed.
We're good.
We are doing good.
We're not doing too good at getting hit.
I mean, I'm glad he didn't hit me
here's
because he already
over
hit
there.
me for 29 freaking points.
Looking
I've got
like
actually
prime,
railed me.
Muhammad Ali,
Yeah,
dodging all
he's
the
not-
punches.
Doing the
So,
footwork.
all right, we will wait on that.
Yeah,
So
he came up behind
he's
after I
going
shoved
to
this
use
thing
something
right up.
called the Shadow Blend. So as a bonus action, Moonfang can magically become invisible until the start of its next turn. While invisible, it can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. It takes 1d10 force damage if it ends its turn inside an object.
So,
Is this
so we
because
can't
we
see
beat
it?
the shit out of all your other monsters? Now
Jeremy's-
you're just making
Jeremy's just
crap
tired
up.
of being the GM.
This is-
He's ready
I'm
to-
tired of being the battleground bitch.
So now we can't see him, so we're just gonna, okay, well, I've got a turn to heal, I
And
guess.
so
I'm
now
gonna use my action and
What was that
walk
spell?
away.
that spell is called Shadow Blend.
That's what I
And
was
so, no, not really. You don't need to move it.
In other games, this would be
He's
called
just invisible
cheating.
now, and it did move. And so, why are you looking at me like that?
So do you
'Cause
wanna
I
pull
hate
him?
this.
What's
Do
that?
you wanna pull him
Yeah.
then?
Yep. Let's
Wait.
pull him. I know where he moved.
Grab Moonfang out of
Yep.
there?
Can you grab Moonfang here for me? I don't want to lean across the table.
Question. Can we throw dirt at places?
Yeah, you sure can.
For the record,
Will
I think
it
that this
stick
is
to them?
bullshit.
I mean, you,
The,
yeah,
the
you
DM is just
definitely
making up
notice.
magical powers on the fly.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is
I know
Ekram
exactly what
speak.
you're saying. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, like try to track.
Yeah, try to find where he's at.
Yep. And so it just zoop, and June is up.
I do that.
All right.
Since
So where
it
is
looks
June
like I'm on,
at?
like a little hill, I just like go down and take a bunch of dirt and throw it in front of me.
Okay. Make a dirt throw.
Is that a skill?
Nope.
A D20.
A weapon?
Roll a d20 and add 5.
10.
10 total?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
As he
Um,
runs away, he laughs.
so you take a big clump of that dirt using your quick thinking and throw it out there, and you see just a little bit of it catches just a little bit of the hindquarters as you see it hop up on this little ledge right here.
Did everyone else see that?
That's what you say.
Say, I'm sorry, what happened? What would you do?
I threw dirt and
Right.
it caught a little bit of his hind end and he had jumped onto this little part.
To Hurry's left.
Yep.
Like on the, I assume up on like the hill.
On the
not
ledge
necessarily the
there,
tree.
yeah. Yep, just up on the ledge there.
Ooh. I got a spell
So-
for this shit.
Does the dirt stick? So can I still see its hind or is it?
It's dark enough where, I mean, as soon as it starts moving, it's small enough that
Oh,
you
it
kind
did.
of lose it. You see its last movement jumping up there.
So if I have a second action, can I do my
Wait, what?
longbow and go and like shoot
Oh,
it
yeah,
in that
yeah,
area?
Yep,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you roll at disadvantage.
Okay, what is that?
It means you roll twice and take the lowest.
Roll 2 points.
Oh, that's so sad. 12.
12 misses.
Okay.
All right, would you like to move at all? Or you staying
Nope.
right where you're at?
I like my little spot.
Okay, John, you.
You had to call on me right now.
So June threw dirt at it
Okay.
and caught a little bit of the hindquarters and saw it jump on that ledge up here to your left.
Up behind me, okay.
She saw it jump. It's not his turn. How's he moving?
Huh?
How's he moving?
It was his turn.
If I have a
So you
can,
turn invisible and move.
if I have a cantrip, where would that be in my list?
Under spells. And it should be the first thing listed in spells.
Oh, here it
Cantrip
is. Here it is. Yeah.
Cantrip is a spell that you can use anytime. It's one that you know, it's weak, but you know it and can cast it at will.
If he is bonded by a cantrip, is that gonna make him invisible then?
Yeah. John, you be thinking.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm going to use that.
What's that?
So
When they say cantrip.
we saw where he got the dirt on him.
Yes, you know he was still moving when he jumped up on that ledge. So you saw it, you caught enough of it to see, so you have a general idea of where it is.
Alright, well, I'm gonna, I guess, fire an arrow.
Okay, so fire with disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forget how that works. Disadvantage.
Roll twice, take the lowest.
I
Opposite
can't
of
go
advantage.
much lower than that. Oh, Jesus.
Guess you
Yeah, I
could.
can.
It's wrong.
I can. So that was for my first hit?
Yes.
Okay, no, try the second one.
Okay.
Well,
Both miss.
well, one was a nat 20, but it was at disadvantage, so.
That's
Not good.
infuriating.
Damn.
And so
supposed
both
to
your
insult
arrows land shoom, shoom, right where it was. And so you don't,
Hurry those people up.
you miss it, but you were close.
I wish you would tread the enemies down every once in a while.
After John Yu is Loon.
Yeah. I didn't click right down.
Loon's got some
Yeah, but then it got.
Well, she doesn't know where it's at, so.
Oh, yeah.
So I
I
would
don't know what to do here, like for her.
use her keen smell. She doesn't need to see it to be able to.
Well, okay, then she's gonna hop down off here and kind of get closer, I guess, because
Okay.
she wouldn't be able to smell him from here. So I guess I'm gonna get in the fight. Don't know what good it does. I can't smell, but I've already moved all my distance.
You've moved all your distance.
Yeah.
Okay. So she can take a keen smell.
Then she could be like, meow, meow, meow,
Point with her tail. I
was
should
gonna say,
train her,
points her tail, like
train
a
her to do that, yeah.
What's that?
Train her to point with her tail.
Nice. And so you see where she's headed. She's still headed up this way.
Okay.
All right, Ruiz.
Well, that
What
was
do you have in
less
your
than
bag?
exciting.
What do you have in your bag? I think this is really exciting.
If you can just make up shit on the fly. Huh? She's a transformer now, and now she's a big semi, and she runs everybody over.
I would like to throw a
Moonfang,
burning
the Optimus Prime.
Yes.
So
oil flask.
this is definitely the most powerful creature you guys are
That's a
facing.
crit damage.
Other than the sacks of chaos. The sacks of chaos would probably beat this.
Those
Roll a
things,
D20.
those sacks were brutal. They killed me in one hit.
You did it with
Yeah,
your,
they were
great
badass.
axe.
Can I throw a burning oil
I think
flask
they were more bad balls,
to
okay?
Roll
land?
a 12,
They were bad
and
balls.
add your modifier.
Right there.
You sure can. All right.
Burning oil flask.
All right.
That's the area of effect.
All right.
I don't run that rock next.
So go ahead and what does it do for, what is the effect of?
I think it's like 1d6 damage. It's super weak.
Fire
Just
damage.
hoping to light it on
1d6?
fire.
Okay, so I say 1d6 and have it. Two. So it takes 2 points of damage, and you see its fur start to catch on fire up on that rock.
Butthole.
Just a boulder?
And we are back. No, is that all you would?
Yeah.
Is that all you want to do? All right, so we are back to
Moonfang
the
needs
top
to be
of
on
the
the
order.
rock.
What's that?
Moonfang needs to be on the rock.
So right now, yes. So see, I
She's
guess
still
we can put
invisible
Moonfang back
technically,
out
but
there.
her
I thought it
fur's
was
on
at the,
fire.
I thought it was, she didn't become visible.
She's
until
not
her
visible
turn.
yet, but you know that I mean the fur is
Got
burning
it,
right there.
okay. So we have her there as the visual idea of like,
Right.
she's there.
Right, you see burning, and she's pointed at, or he, we don't really know it. Don't really know what Moonfang is.
Damn thing stinks.
It's a demigod is all we
And 3
know.
points of
And it's
damage
pointed
just
at
done.
her. What's that?
3 points of damage just done.
2 points of damage.
I'm gonna assume I can
And
make
hurry.
that.
What would you like to do?
I see the burning fur. I turn towards him, and I swing my battle axe.
All right, swing that battle axe.
23 to hit,
Gonna hit.
10 damage. I'm gonna stay on target and do it again.
All right.
On target.
Stay on target.
16 damage. Or 16th hit.
Okay, that is not going to hit.
jumps out of the way as I swing my second swing.
We gotta do a lot of damage to this
He's
thing
down.
if we're gonna kill him.
But yeah, because every time it's
10.
his turn, he regenerates 15 hit
I
points.
know, that's what I'm saying.
All right, Roz.
Hopefully you guys
Alright.
all got till midnight.
I cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level.
All right, what does that do?
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice, so obviously Big Bad,
Okay.
can hear, so within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is 4. Do I tell you that?
I mean, you can, but it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
15.
Damn it! Well, never mind. I whispered a nothing.
It has no effect if he beats it.
No, sorry, it does. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. If you did, you would have to move as far
So
away
if I
from me.
miss
Up to your movement
is the
as you.
wolf on fire?
You'd have to move as far. So if you had 60 feet, you have to move 60 feet away from me.
Gotcha.
So you don't have to move, but you take half as
starting him
much
on fire?
damage.
Yeah.
Whatever I roll.
One has 2 thumbs and sets stuff on fire.
Is that how that works?
Whatever you rolled.
So I would roll, and then you take half that.
Yeah.
damage, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
If that's what the.
That's what it says.
Okay. So you're gonna do damage regardless, but
Yep.
if I failed the save, I'd take full damage?
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then you'd have to move.
Gotcha.
9 points of damage.
9 points. Alright.
Oh, shit.
So is he totally visible now, or we just see the?
You
we
just
just know where he
see-
is because of the fire.
You just know where he is because like the right here is covered in some oil. He got splashed with a little bit. Ekrib.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to move over. Is this within range or do I gotta get up on the rock?
No.
Alright, and then I'm going to use my two-handed great axe, or great sword.
What's he saying, Step Brothers? He's like, we've all saved it.
23.
That will hit.
Doesn't he have like a
Alright,
sock
and
or
I'm going to
something?
cast Divine Smite, a special. Divine Smite, which gives me
I know, it's something like that.
2d8 extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first.
Nice.
So it's it's 3rd level.
Okay.
So that means 2. So it's 48 plus 48. Yep. So it'll be 4d8 on top of my regular damage, which is. Sorry.
It's okay.
2d6 plus 5. Or, well, plus 6 with that bonus I got right now. So here we go. I'm going to roll for my regular damage first. 6 plus 3 is 6. Is 15 points of damage. And now I'm going to do my 4d8. So here I got 2 d8s. Oh, bad.
It's real, man.
14 plus
Telling you.
12 is 26 plus is 27 points of damage. So
Right.
there's 27 plus 15, and I still have my second attack.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
We're all chanting.
There's no paladin without pal.
17.
Barely hits.
All right.
You gonna do all that again?
Doesn't. I don't think you get to use
No.
smite again.
Nope. So that's 5 plus 4. 9 plus 5 is 15 points of damage.
Well done.
Nice.
And
It's okay.
yeah, we'll end it there. That's fine.
It lets out a
It's not like
howl.
my 36 point hit last week.
No, this was only
He was
55.
Your strikes strike home, and it lets out a howl, and your smite damage causes it to become visible again. So Kello, you have
Just float it back into reality.
full visibility of it now.
Smite damage.
And you
He
are.
is still on the rock.
This is your
I'm just
distance.
gonna do the spear one last time.
Do you have a clear line of
Do you have a
sight
clear
on
line
it?
of sight yet? I think
Yeah.
you might have to move a little bit because that tree is right in the way.
Oh. So how do I do this?
You just need to pivot.
Yep, moving
Scoot
word.
around so you
Yeah.
can see between the two trees.
Yeah.
It was 58.
Is that mine?
Yeah, oh, sorry, I took it.
No, that's right.
Hit to take off.
Am I?
But you,
I am. Okay.
And then
to,
You can add that to it now,
You got an
because that
arrow?
will barely miss.
Raise
So you
three.
had
That, but I'm also checking to see like
19.
how close
19 and you're
everybody
using your
got
bardic
there.
inspiration.
Use the bardic
Okay, 19 is
inspiration.
gonna hit.
And then do I do the damage? This
D8.
bottom one.
Yep. It should.
8.
8 points of damage. Okay. Would you like to move at all, or move any more? You still have probably, I would guess, 20 feet of movement.
Which one? The blue?
oh, yeah, blue.
Blue.
Or no, red. So red's 20. Blue's 25, I think.
Blue's 20, red's 30.
What? Oh, okay, never mind. Blue's 20. There you go.
I mean, I can't get.
Do you have any more throwing? You have any more
No.
weapons to throw? Then, yeah, you need to be within your normal range to hit if you want to hit next time.
Yeah, so even if you want to just scooch up and get closer,
Yeah.
there you go. So you don't have to move as far next time. There you go. All right, now it is Moonfang's turn.
Have that back.
So how far is, so are you two in melee range right now?
Yeah, because we both attacked it last turn.
Okay,
I would say
so you moved into melee range. All right, so it is going to do the same thing as it did before. It is going to make a claw attack at each of you.
I also forgot to play fair. Your first attack against me should have been with advantage since I attacked you recklessly.
Oh.
So this time.
Okay,
roll with
fair enough.
advantage. I don't want to be accused of cheating.
Did the regenerate 15 hit
It did not this round.
points? Okay.
It did not regenerate.
Thanks for bringing it up, though.
This round.
Reminding him.
Oh, no,
Oh,
it-
yeah, I got 15 points.
That was by design. Something happened that round that caused it not to regenerate. So that is, Jesus Christ.
No, I
Jesus
think it's
Christ
just
is here?
like that.
Jesus comes down.
Oh!
Rolls nat
So-
20s all the
I'd
time.
like
Got
to
double
roll-
axes.
I'd like to
Sorry,
roll
yeah, that got a little
divine
emotional.
Got crucifixes in your
Guys, we don't-
chance.
17.
Miss.
No, I know it does.
Birkenstocks.
All right, so his second claw attack is going at Ekrub, and that is 30. That's gonna hit.
Oh, that's impossible. There's only 20 numbers on this thing.
Right.
What the fuck?
It rolled a 30.
Yeah, what the fuck?
See, he's just making shit up,
Got a
man.
30 to hit? No. And I actually lowered my my bonus to hit.
How generous of you.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you, guys.
Well, I have
And
an
I
armor
still
class of
can't
80,
hit Hurry.
so-
Hurry's having.
So
What
as
is that
much as
noise?
you can't land a
Somebody's
net,
phone is-
my villains cannot hit you either.
Me and you have the same armor class?
No, you're. Oh, with my shield. Is your
Very
19?
aggravating.
Yeah, with my shield, yes.
Dangerous. Richard, get these nuts.
Yeah.
Just at Dollar General.
He's hitting me
Dollar
left and
Store,
right.
whatever it is, yeah. They're delicious.
Destroying me.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
that's okay.
happily take some.
Yeah.
No,
And
it's
that is
okay.
going to be
I love, like,
16, 18 points of slashing damage.
Thank you for that.
And it is now going to
Echo.
use its bonus and disappear again.
Damn it, bitch.
Whoop, sorry.
Arrows down.
Disappeared.
You know, a real werewolf would pop out and fight us with, you know, so we could see it, but whatever.
All right, June.
Can I do the thing again?
He's
Yeah.
invisible.
Or I just throw a bunch of dirt in the air?
Echo's hurt.
Hopefully
Got
20.
a-
What, that's a hurt too?
Nat 20.
Not, you're lucky because that's the only way you're going to reach it from that range.
Yeah, girl.
Nice.
So you got a natty 20. You scoop up a big thing of dirt. You also, it's deep enough now where it's a little bit wetter, and you throw it in the area where you think it's going to move. The last time it was looking like it was trying to circle around, and so you you
Right.
almost have to hop down in order for this to
Okay.
work. So you get a little angle over here, and
You can hop me down.
okay, I can't
Someone
reach you
wanna hop
very
her
well
down?
though. So you land about right here and throw a big glop over this
Dude.
way,
I
and
don't,
just
I can't.
I think
Slap
next left.
her.
Oh, it's hiding behind the tree.
yeah, it's right here.
Oh,
You throw a big wad of mud right
And
in
just
the butt.
put it right here.
okay.
There you go. And you take that big clump and you just throw it, and this time it sticks to the side
Nice.
of the werewolf.
So then, can I shoot a longbow at it?
Yes.
Okay. Nope.
Nope. So you still miss.
But I do my best.
Yeah. Hey, you made it visible. At least you gave a target, and so
Okay.
that's
Where,
enough.
so where is he at now?
So now, John, you coming around this way, and so you see. Well, I guess yeah, I can put
Yeah,
him out
it's
here
okay.
now.
How long does the mud visibility
So
last?
coming
in
around
game?
this way. What's that?
How long does that mud visibility last?
Until the end. Until
Until it's her turn again?
it's turn
His
again.
turn?
And so John, you is up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's my main focus. I just
Mudslinging.
Can you add a skill in here? Like, you can add a custom skills card.
All right, John, you what you got?
So, just a question.
What you
Dave,
got,
Dave, a
White
question.
Shadow?
If I cast Fairy Fire on him, that sticks with him,
Yep.
would that disappear on his next turn?
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on the wolf, so he has a glow, a blue glow
Okay.
about him.
All right. I like for a dark elf, it's almost a purplish bluish glow.
It said I can pick, and I want fucking
You want
blue.
straight blue? Okay, I
want
just say
blue.
that's what I
I
see
like
for the
electric
dark
blue,
elf.
okay.
Okay, that works.
It was my mom's favorite color.
Electric boogaloo. All right.
Okay, so I cast Fairy Fire, and then I am going to move back my full distance, 30 feet. whatever that
How far?
is. 30. That yellow?
Yellow's right. Red's 30.
What? What's yellow?
40.
Is it?
This is the
Well,
companion
okay.
to the bottle.
So I'm gonna move back.
All right, and that's your action too then, right? You're just
Yeah.
casting fairy fire?
Yep.
All right. So
So
John,
now
you
he
just makes
cannot
it visible.
disappear. He has a glow.
He can try, but it won't work.
Samsung A24.
Uh,
It's so powerful,
Yeah, it
like
is.
pushes you back.
I like the size of it, actually. My old one was.
That is kind of fun, as
But
you
this is
jump
way better
as you're
for
casting fairy fire.
What's that? Oh, Dragon Ball Z is what I think. Like, just
And you gotta have the.
But then it's gotta
facial
happen, and then we have to cut back and
There's
forth
one pair.
Yeah.
for an
That's like
entire-
3 episodes.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
3 episodes of him being in the air.
They couldn't pocket.
I didn't understand how that was entertainment.
and then you just have, you have John, you were there. Oh, I have got it this time.
Loonspin.
Alright, Loonspin is going to do her pounce.
She just jumps right over these guys.
I'm gonna rubber belly as she goes over.
Nice.
Good luck.
Good luck, Loonspin.
Go get him, Tiger.
You can do
I pull out my loot and play the beginning of Welcome.
So, I do the pounce, claw attack. That is going to be a 23.
That is going to hit. Natural
Is that right?
23.
No, well, 23. Okay, so I'll take the 10 points of damage, and I think if I land that, or 8 points of damage, sorry. If I land that, oh, you have to do a strength saving throw of 14 or higher.
16. All right. So Loonspin is done. Our movement. All right. Ruis.
I cast Missile of the Magi.
Roger, brother.
4 plus 5. Rolling. 15.
Yeah.
Doing my part. That's how much the heals.
Wait, 15
Yeah.
hit points?
Yeah.
And so you're starting to see blood start to soak the pelt of this creature, of this werewolf.
Sweet, a quarter
It
way down.
continues to laugh. It has non-stand feelings.
It is snarling, and yeah, it is not a very happy creature. But it is just, it's all instinctual. Back at the top of the order. Hurry. It is ancient.
I'm going to circle around here,
But it's never encountered modern weaponry like this before.
get up on the side of it there, and do my battle axe attack. 21 to hit.
That will hit.
11 damage. Again with the backhand. Not so good at the backhand. 13.
That's a gonna miss. Alright. And you've already moved. Roz. So, let's see here, as Raziel is thinking what that's doing, so who's holding the crystal from the country fair?
I am.
You are? It begins to vibrate.
Whoa!
He holds
You
it
got
to
a call
his crotch.
Sit on it.
You were holding it in your butt, were you?
It's your boss wondering where you've been.
So you start to notice that it begins to vibrate in your satchel or wherever it's at.
Lewis lets
Odds
out
this
a
guy
moan.
can make a 20-foot jump.
What the hell? Get away from me.
And so that's going on. Raziel, you figure out what you're doing yet?
Not quite. If I move, that doesn't change anything with like if I shoot a crossbow, that doesn't change anything with, as long as I have clear sight. That doesn't
Right.
change anything with the distance I can shoot, right?
Your movement
No,
is this
no.
way, other way.
What are the
In
odds?
fact, now that it's glowing,
30.
you see it better in the night.
Kristen,
Okay.
you could only move 20 last time because you'd already moved 10
Yeah.
to make the hit, so you only had 20 left.
Right.
Well, how can I see your 60-footer?
It's 30, the blue ones.
What are the odds? Oh, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, you do not have the angle.
Well, I was going to see if I could jump over and try to shoot at it.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
That's one hell of a long jump, but
You should throw dirt at him.
and two,
Hey, that's my purpose.
That's my
Don't take
move.
away my purpose.
okay. Where'd that red one? All right, I'm gonna just do a little hop down off the.
So that's difficult terrain. So you'd have half your movement.
Half?
Not for a bard.
So yeah, I
So
was
he
gonna
just
say
falls on
Say
his
if you
face.
want to jump, yeah, make an athletics check.
okay, just to get down here.
Yep.
You flew flipped.
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one is higher.
I'm not gonna lie, the normal man would die from that jump.
Yes.
20, not
He's not
natural.
a normal.
Is it natty 20? All right, you jump
a
down
bard.
and
But like,
Boom, 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 boom.
right. I would say
See
it
this
hurts a
fucking
little bit when you land, but you roll.
Bard core.
Roll out of it.
Yeah.
It's a fucking badass on.
Shit, I don't think I can really do anything.
I am cold. My fingers are cold.
Yeah. Mine too. I'm going to tell people before Drifters on Tuesday to wrap up because it's supposed to be like 8 out that night or something. Shit.
I'm supposed to get my blizzard in March or April.
Yeah.
I'm holding the farmer's almanac to it.
Is that right?
We're supposed to get a blizzard.
You could just not.
That would be all right.
You
All right, I'm
know,
gonna do another third level of dissonant whispers.
Okay.
I'm in within. Well, let me just make sure I'm within 60 feet at least. I'd say I'm close. Okay. What'd you roll?
7.
Ha! So now you take all the damage, and you have to move as far away from, like, your distance away from me. You're technically running away.
So I need to move my distance away.
I'll read it again. 14 damage,
Okay.
and
That's a lot of damage for a guitar player.
on a failed save, it takes 3d6. Okay, yeah, blah, psychic damage. Oh, it must immediately use its reaction if it's
Psychic damage?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to tell me the damage type. It's immune to psychic damage.
Oh, is it? Shit.
See?
Damn
Just
it.
make that up. He just
Yep.
made that up.
Does that also
That-
not push him away then?
I would assume. Well, either that or
If you would have said fire damage, he'd be like, well, I'm immune to fire damage.
Busting your balls,
I
man.
know, I think somebody's upset that they're
I
being
think he's
challenged.
upset that we beat the shit out of all his challengers.
Here, the rest of it is if available.
Is it fun if you just walk over
Wait.
everything?
Wasn't
Yeah.
there like wasn't the first battle like giant
Give me
ants
shit,
that
man.
destroyed you guys?
Yes, a
Just,
bunch
like,
of
throwing
giant
it
ants
out.
did.
But we were all level 1. It was our very first fight
Oh.
ever, I think.
No. Oh, maybe.
I think
We
it
were
was.
pretty
no.
green.
Yeah,
I think we
you
were
were
level
very
1.
green.
We were pretty green.
I thought it was literally our first fight out of the,
Bullshit.
our first D&D fight ever. I thought that.
Was the ants? Where'd it go?
Might have been when you joined.
It was the ants.
Yeah, I thought.
You weren't there though.
I thought
You weren't
Ants
in the
was
group
the
yet.
first session ever.
That was one of the
Maybe I'll have to
first.
look back at it.
Was it? Is that when
No,
Jackson
I don't think you
played?
were there though.
He was there.
Were you? Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. Because that's when I first met you. It was at your
At
house.
JD's. Oh yeah, it was.
Because I thought that was second session when we introduced them, or third or
Maybe.
something like that.
Either way,
'cause
we're
they
still all
being-
level 1.
They were being,
Carried along.
yeah.
Jackson and was it Corey were being carried along.
Yes,
by
I think
the-
so.
by
Bill
the
Corey.
ants.
We need to get Corey back. All right, Roz, what else happens there? Is it just the 14 points of damage?
Well, if you have psychic, if you don't take psychic damage, then it's nothing.
Okay, yes.
I guess. Well, there's. Oh, sorry, that was what we were looking at. Is how much you move. But does that happen if you're new to it?
That's a good question. I'm immune to the psychic damage, but I'll say the effect of the frighten or whatever still works,
Okay.
and so it moves its 50.
So you immediately use your reaction. You have to move as far as its speed allows away from.
Okay, I need a.
So in a straight line away from you.
I assume it doesn't
Right,
say
that's
anything
what
about
I would
that.
say. So I need to move 50.
Jeff, where's your 50 at?
Awesome.
So now we've got some space, except for whoever's.
All the way right there.
You better run.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Opportunity attacks?
Whoop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good question.
Where do you go? What's this?
I'll give you an opportunity to attack.
One swing with the battle axe.
As it's split. Woof, he whiffs. The werewolf is too fast running away. After Roz, Ekrub.
He's running away.
He was
That's-
forced away.
Yeah, he was forced to run away.
Okay, I'm gonna use just a little bit of my movement and just move right here. And then I'm going to cast level 2 Cure Wounds, which is 4d8 plus 3. I gotta heal myself.
Gonna heal, okay.
So I need 2 more d8s.
Two
Alright,
more
thank you.
D8. You got him? Okay.
You have to lay hands on
All right, so
yourself.
Ekrub's doing, Ekrub is healing himself.
So Ekram's like,
I cast this every time. I used them all up in the first session.
and he's like rubbing his nips.
Check her out.
Ekrub, that's right. Ek rubbing the
What the
nips.
fuck is that?
Right? 120.
Yeah.
Nice. So that was negated.
21. is
21
what I
health.
heal.
All right, get yourself some health back. All right, well, he's doing that. He's healing himself and rubbing himself down. Kello.
So I only have 30 feet, which I kind of already measured, and
Okay.
so I can only just go to here. I don't
Okay.
have anything that I can throw.
Probably take up your spears.
We're not on camera. So
You could
Oh,
load
I
these
didn't know
up.
you could do
Is he
that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're on the battlefield, so you have enough room to make your way to the poisoned one.
So
You can
I'm-
pick up the
With,
poison
sure.
spear,
Which
Okay.
is closer
which would
to-
be over here.
All right. Well, that's about 30 because
We'll call it good.
let's see.
So you're able to get over.
Shoot.
No, his fault.
All right.
I'm gonna knock my screen down. There we go.
All right, and then
Might want to see what the distance is on your spear. So if you click your spear, it'll tell you the thrown distance
All right, while you're doing
is
that,
60 feet max.
I'll be right back.
Which is this.
4d8 plus 3.
ooh,
That's all my second level spells.
not enough.
These spells
So do
are
I just pass?
I mean, you got a pretty good smite going for you.
I used
What would his other options be,
Well, that's true.
Bob? Like
Yes, sir.
help or inspire, something like that? Like if he had to, or
I have a poison spear, but it won't reach.
I guess once you're out of range, disadvantage, you can technically
You could
help,
technically
which
throw
might
a disadvantage.
negate that.
Yeah, you could throw it with disadvantage,
All
but
these little
How
things.
would you
do
help
so much
somebody
good
throw a
things.
spear?
no, I mean, or like, isn't there some like cheer on or some kind of like action?
I guess,
You
yeah.
haven't had them
There's
yet?
cheer.
I've only had a few.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you could possibly just,
Does it work as inspiration? Because I'm just trying to think of something else he could.
I did not know I could use them.
Oh.
Those are tasty. Until now. I didn't know I could use them, but it's my fault.
All right.
That second.
Kello missed with his,
Well, he hasn't tried. He's out of
First
range.
level.
He's out of.
oh,
He's
I
out
don't
of
know.
regular range. He
Okay.
can throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
It's my special.
But that's your call.
It was given to me as a spell.
So now it's Moonfang's turn.
I guess.
Are we, with him being out there,
Yeah, right.
or sorry, with Moonfang being out there, are we technically like out of the edge of the forest, or are we just assuming we're deep in it still?
You're deep in the forest.
Okay.
Yeah. This is supposed to be like a meadow.
Should we
So-
spread them out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then maybe these guys aren't reaching around him.
That's a good point.
I love these things, but they're obtrusive.
So here, yeah, we'll call this the meadow.
Jeff doesn't want any of
Place
these.
called the Meadows. The Gettys, the Rothschild. Oh, I love
This
this.
is
So
what
I
Elvis
married an
was
axe
saying
murderer.
about.
What's that?
This is what Elvis was saying
Yeah.
about. Ghetto.
All right, and so as Moonfang is turning, he locks his sights on the elf over here, and he is going to
I realized that like just now. That I couldn't-
he is going to use his feral charge. So it moves up to its speed and is able to make.
And John, you disappeared.
What?
Magic.
And the wolf was able to do it.
Right? I have it written down. So boom. So he comes over this feral charge. He makes a hit, and that is going to be 21 to hit.
Miss.
21 to hit with his claw. That's going to be where are my dates? There's my dates. 11 points of slashing damage, and then an extra. Oh my god. 14 points from the. Let's see what that damage is actually called. An extra 3d6 slashing damage. So you take all of this slashing damage.
So how, what's the total?
Like a million or something?
It was a 25.
Yep.
So 25 points of slashing damage.
Does he regenerate?
So this time, Moonfang does regenerate, because I don't think... Yes, I don't think, so he gets his...
What were you pointing at me for? I don't understand.
So something happened one of those rounds that caused him not to be able to...
You scream butthole.
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
It was not screaming
Oh,
butthole.
okay.
That was not what did it.
Everyone chime in together.
Luckily,
We gotta harmonize,
Yeah. Chorus of assholes.
right?
Surrounded by assholes.
All right, so where we left off here in the battle was right as I think it was the Moonfang's turn. Either way, the crew discovers that they can use radiant damage to stop it from regenerating. We had some really clever tactics being used to track it as it went invisible. This was the first time the players were running up against an enemy that had these kinds of legendary abilities, and John Yu was kind of upset for a little bit. It was kind of fun, but overall, they still, I rated this to be a deadly encounter, and they did not struggle as much as I figured they were going to. They did protest a little bit, but it was funny. But either way, they ended up successful against the against the night fang or the Moonfang werewolf. They completed Kelobar's story arc. They broke the line between the old god Moonfang and his maturing army of protector werewolves. And so now they have become more of what we would think of as standard werewolves, where they no longer are going to be progressing towards a permanent werewolf state. They are going to be afflicted with werewolfism for the rest of their lives, but every full moon they are going to be able to come and congregate at Hallgreth's little compound, his little sanctuary there that he built out in the middle of the Silic Plains. And Kelebar goes back to his village of Claycombe and more or less lives happily ever after. And I don't want to give a spoiler. I think I will let Hurry talk about what he is going to do when we start session 25. So, all right. Just to let you know, everybody was successful. They were successful. Everybody lived. The Moonfang storyline came to an end. I don't know if during one of these rounds you hear how upset I get, but my rolls were very bad, like I was talking about earlier, where this was supposed to be a deadly encounter, and it wasn't quite like a hot knife through butter, but it was pretty close. So anyway, thanks for hanging out if you made it this far, and yeah, if you made it this far, it's awesome, and thanks for coming back. All right, take care, have a good week, and we'll see you next time.